Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be finding out what my favourite Pokemon are throughout every generation. So we're using this ultimate favourite Pokemon picker generator that I found actually from a video on TikTok. I'll link the account in the description of the video, but without further ado, let's get on with picking my Generation 1 Pokemon. Let's go! Okay, so Gen 1, the OG Pokemon games for me, my favourite generation I think. Let's see what we go, but we'll start off with normal, probably my weakest Pokemon type. But when I was younger, I did love Tauros a lot and Kangaskhan. But when I got older, I loved Farfetch, but I think that's when he got his evolution. Obviously Eevee's a great choice, but I think we're going to go for Tauros just for nostalgia. Fire, it has to be Growlithe for me, you can't beat Growlithe. Obviously Charizard's awesome, but my go-to starter all the time was Bulbasaur, so we're going to go for Arcanine. Water, it's my main boy, Blastoise, you can't beat him. Grass, Bulbasaur. Electric, it's got to be Jolteon. Ice Pokemon, it's a no-brainer. Lapras takes them all for me. Fighting, one of the best generations for fighting type. Hitmonlee for me. Poison, a type that I've never really used to be honest, but I think I can't choose Bulbasaur again. But when did I use? It'll probably be Arbok actually. If I had to pick one, if I needed one on my team, it'd be Arbok. Ground, it was always between Sandshrew and Cubone for me. I never really bothered with the Geodude line. Rhyhorn was good though. No, I think sticking to what I would always use, it would be a Sandshrew. Flying is where it gets tricky because I love Aerodactyl, but I'd probably get a Pidgey first on in the game and just use that throughout. Charizard I would never really use for a flying type. Dragonite you wouldn't get until later. Gyarados I wouldn't use for flying really. So I think we're gonna go for Pidgeot. Psychic, again, another type that I never really use. I didn't really fall in love with Slowbro until Pokemon Scarlet, so this is a tough one. I mean, you've got Alakazam, which is a good type, Mewtwo, but I want to save him for another type later on, so let's go for Alakazam. Bug, it has to be the only one, my man Scyther. Rock, now this is again where it gets tricky because I love Aerodactyl, but Kabutops as well. What should we go for? Let's go for Aerodactyl. If I had a rock, it would be Aerodactyl. Ghost, there's only one really, isn't there? Dragon, again, there's only one. Dark type is interesting. What are these? I've never seen these. Is that a broken image? We'll skip Dark type. Still, I guess Fairy, probably be Jigglypuff. And starter, well, like I already said, it's Bulbasaur. Maybe I should change my grass then. I didn't realise there was a separate section for starter. So if I had to go for grass, yeah, there we go. Okay, we're back on track. Gimmick form. Now, I was never really a big fan of these. Some of them just look a bit silly to me. Oh, that Blastoise looks sick. If I was to go with most used Pokemon, it would be between Pidgeot and Blastoise. Let's go for Blastoise. Legend, this is the one I was talking about. You can't have the legendary Pokemon without having Mewtwo, surely. My favourite Pokemon out of the ones I have picked here. Oh, that's tough. Scyther, I think. I think Cypher is my overall favourite Pokemon. He was just always so cool, and I do prefer him to Scizor. But that is my Generation 1, so let's move over to Gen 2. Okay, so we're on to Gen 2 now, and Gen 1 being nostalgia, I think Gen 2's probably had my favourite game in Heart Gold. So this one might be a bit quicker than Gen 1. Favourite normal type for Gen 2 would be... oh, maybe it's not going to be as easy. Ursaline. Fire, Houndoom. Water, Feraligatr. Grass. Yeah, probably. Electric. Oh, I remember catching Raikou using a Dusk Ball, I think. I can't remember where on the map it was, but yeah, I remember I caught it using a Dusk Ball and I ran to rub it into my brother. Ice type. I don't really remember using an Ice type in this game, so my favourite one out of these lot would probably be Delibird because it's just so silly. A fighting Pokemon. I hate Hitmontop, I really do. Heracross is cool, but I may save that for Bug, so we'll go for Tyrogue. Poison, it's got to be the main guy, Crobat. Ground. Yeah, I think Ground's a Larvitar for me. Flying, now you got some legendary here, but we're going to save that for the legendary slot. So my flying type for this game was probably knocked out. Psychic. Oh, Espeon, 100%. Bug. Oh, yeah, see, I love Cypher, as I said earlier, but I prefer Cypher to Scizor, so my Bug is going to be Heracross. Rock will be Shuckle, just for the memes. Ghost, oh, I guess that one. Dragon. Oh, I never really used this one, but I always forget that it's a dragon. Dark type. I think it's going to have to be the other evolution, to be fair. I love Umbreon and Espeon. All the evolutions are good. Right. Steel type. I guess we'll go for Scizor for Steel type for Gen 2. Fairy type. I prefer... Jeez, I forgot his name. I prefer the third evolution, but obviously it wasn't in Gen 2. So we'll go for Azumarill. Starter. Again, so Feraligatr was my favourite water type. And that would be my favourite grass type, but I think Cyndaquil beats the two starters for me, so we'll go for Cyndaquil. Gimmick form. What looks to call this? Because I've never really been a big fan of the gimmick form, so we'll go for Scizor. And legendary, oh, it's gotta be my guy, Entei. And favourite out of the lot, Entei. So that was Gen 2. Gen 3 is coming up now. Let's see what we get. Okay, so Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, and what's this? Alpha Sapphire. Now, I loved Omega Ruby. I played the hell out of that. I lost my copy somewhere though. I don't know where it is. That's always bugged me because I spent so many hours on that game and had a good team. I have got it again actually, but not my original copy. So normal for Gen 3. Again, I never really use a normal Pokemon. I would use them for the TM Slave, but if I had to pick out a list, I didn't realise Swablu was a normal. We'll go for Zigzagoon. Fire. Oh, I hated this starter. Camaraptor. No, I think Torkoal. Water. I had a pretty solid water line this season, this generation. But again, I never really picked the water starter. If we had to go for one, we'd probably... I guess we'd go for... Yeah, we'll go for Mudkip. Well, let's go for the evolution because... We'll go for that for the moment. Grass. I love Tropius, but no, yes, I always used to pick Trico. What am I on about? Sorry. But oh, I did love this Pokemon. Ah, and he might be my fight. Oh, this is so tough. Let's go for that one. Electric. Oh, yeah, I loved Electrite. Ice baby. Again, I never really went for an ice type, but we'll go for that one. Fighting. Yeah, here we go. It's gotta be my guy Breloom. But I am going to have to do something. The shiny version for me. It has to be the shiny. Poison type. Oh, hold on. Poison type. Yeah, come on. Can it be any different? Ground type. Oh, yes. Flying. Now, I can't really remember what flying I'd use in this game. It's been so long since I played it. So I obviously used anything before getting the chance to get Rayquaza. I got a feeling it was this guy actually. No, let's go for Tropius. Psychic. Oh yeah. Bug. Did I use... Oh, I did really like this guy. But that was more on Pokemon Go. Did I use a bug type? I don't think I did. Let's go for this one. Some of the names I'm forgetting off the top of my head, and I don't want to stop the video and go check to make me sound smart, so I'm just going to go like that guy, this guy. So excuse me for that, and apologies if I upset any Mega Pokemon fans. I've always loved this evolution better than the main one. Ghost, sorry. Oh, Sableye, awesome. Dragon. Oh yeah, I love Altaria. I think as well actually we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to make it the shiny version, because the shiny version is just fantastic for me. Okay, back on track. Dark type. Absol, it has to be Absol. Steel type. Metagross, I think. Actually, and I think we're going to have to make him the shiny. Yeah, look at that shiny. Alright, Fairy for Gen 3. It's only one choice for me. Starter. Of course. Gimmick form. Gimmick form. Do I have a favourite gimmick form? I'm just going to do it on from what I can see here, and I think the coolest looking one for me is Groudon. And a favourite legend for Gen 3, Groudon again. So my favourite for Gen 3 would probably... Oh, well, we've gone Groudon twice, so let's go for Groudon's my favourite. Which is probably true, I did love Groudon that game. But let's move on to Gen 4. Okay, so we're on to Gen 4, and probably the best normal type of every generation. My man Bidoof, I never even bothered evolving him apart from Arceus. What a guy Bidoof. Favourite fire for this gen? I did like Infernape. I never really bothered with this line either. I think I always picked Infernape Chimchar. We'll have to check when I get to the grass, because I'm having a bit of trouble remembering what the grass starter was. But I love this guy. I love Brazil. Oh yes, Jewel. I love Torterra. How did I forget about Torterra? Leafeon, my least favourite evolution. I wish I had a section of just evolutions. Do I save him for grass? Starter, sorry. No, I'll have him as grass, but my favourite starter is Turtwig, I think. Electric, it's gotta be Shinx, Luxio and Luxray. You can't beat him, especially the shiny. The amount of times I spent hunting for a shiny Shinx line, and on Pokemon Scarlet I eventually got a Shinx, 2 Luxios and a Luxray in one sandwich. I was so happy. I've actually got a clip of that somewhere. Favourite ice type, Mamoswine. What's this fighting? Oh, Lucario. Lucario will probably show up a lot more on this list. Poison type. Is it Toxicroak? I'm sure it is. Apologies if it's not. Ground type. Ground type. Oh, Rhyperior. Flying. Now, this would have been my... Oh, no, I'm saving him. This would have been my normal type, but I always use this guy for my flying, and I loved it, using it all the time. Psychic. We'll go for this guy. Bug. Now, I never really used bugs this generation either. I'm not a fan of these. That dragonfly looks cool. I can't think of its name. Yanma, is it? Apologies again, please don't hate me. Oh, yeah. Whoever picked Bronzely, let's not be friends. Ghost, Giratina. Dragon, ooh. My favourite dragon's probably Palkia. Favourite dark, I think Honchkrow. Steel, oh that's Steel, okay. Steel Pokemon, we'll go for that. I was going to pick Lucario again because I did use my Steel moves on him, but just for a bit of difference because he's going to show up a lot, we'll go for that one. Fairy, there he is, that's my guy, my favourite. Starter, I'm sure I still picked Turtwig because yeah. Gimmick form, what was the gimmicks in this? We'll have to go Lucario again. And Legend for this generation, it's between Palkia and Giratina, but for being a bit different, we'll go for the alternate type of Giratina. Favourite, oh, it's between Luxray and Lucario, wherever that guy is. It's got to be Lucario because he's been a long-standing member of my teams for our games. So that was Gen 4. Gen 5, let's see what we can get. Okay, Gen 5, and this is, I've got black, white, I've got black and black too, but I haven't really played this game, so I'm just going to be picking really quickly because it was a game I didn't really play. So let's have a look. These were pretty cool in Scarlet, but I do like Statland. I probably said that wrong. Fire, I love Lobesta. Water, Samurott. Grass. And then, what's this? Electric. Yeah, Zebreska. Zebreska, I think. Ice, fighting. Oh, this guy, because I named him Alvin because he looks like a chipmunk. Poison. Ground. Oh, Crocodile. What a Pokemon throughout his evolution line. Flying. Yeah, this guy's cool. Psychic. I've never really been a user of Psychic, to be honest. Oh, I did like this guy in Pokemon Go though, if that counts for anything. Bug. I've already picked Lobesta, so we'll go for this guy. That was his name again, I apologise, I can't think of. Rock. Ooh, Turtle. Turtle. Ghost. Ghost again, I've not really been one. Oh, but Chandelier. That line's awesome. Dragon. Oh, Haxorus. And I'm gonna have to make it shiny. One of the best shinies out there. Dark. I want to speed this generation up. Zoroark. Steel. I skipped that because I forgot his name. Pawniard and something. Fairy, I guess that. Starter. I'm just gonna pick Samurai again. Gimmick form. Oh, I guess. And Legend, my favourite Legend for this gen. I don't know, I'm just gonna pick this guy, I guess. But my favourite would be Krookodile, I think. One of the weak, again, because I haven't played it, maybe that's why I'm saying this, but the weakest gen for me. But let's move on to Pokemon X and Y. Okay, Gen 6, Pokemon X and Y, a game which I am currently playing through on my 2DS XL. So, I might have to rush through this because I don't know all the Pokemon so far. I'm early on in the game. But we'll have to go for normal type. I think Fletchling and fire type. It's got to be. What's his name? Jeez, I apologise. I'm so bad at names. Honestly, I love Pokemon, but the names do sometimes pass me by. Favourite water type, Blastoise, because I'm saving Greninja. Go-Go. He's my guy. He's going to show up on Scarlet as well, by the way. Electric. Oh, look at all the different Pikachu costumes, attire. But it's going to be Helios. Please don't unsubscribe. Ice type Abalug, because that's the only one I would have used. Fighting type. Fighting. Do I pick Lucario or do I go for Pangoro? Poison. Dralaugib? What's this? Ground. So was this the game that introduced Mega Evolutions? I think I've got to Professor already mention something like that. Go for Groudon again. Fly in. Oh, Noivern. Yeah, I think Noivern. But we are going to make it shiny. Oh, actually, I'm going to pick... Noibat, because it did take a while to evolve into Noivern, so that's more likely what I did. Right, and we are on to Psychic now. Again, never really one for Psychic, but that's Hoopa, isn't it? Let's go for Mewtwo though. Psychic Mewtwo. We're on to Bug. We'll go Scizor, I guess. Rock. Oh yeah, even though I love Aerodactyl, I'm going to go for this one because who does want a T-Rex on their team? Ghost. Gengar, I guess. Mega Gengar. Dragon. I hated the Goomy line, I really do, I'm sorry to say. I think we'll go for Mega Charizard. I think that's the first time he's made an appearance. Even Charmander or Charmeleon. Dark, my favourite would be this. Oh no, I'll save him for the legendary slot. Steel. Again. I'll go Lucario again. Fairy. Starter. Froakie. Gimmick form. Who should I pick for my gimmick form? Go Blastoise again, because he's one of my OG favourites. Legend is Yveltal. Apologies. And my favourite for this line, Froakie for Greninja. Okay, that is Gen 6, so we're moving on to Gen 7 with Sun, Moon. Yeah, Sun and Moon, let's go. Okay, Gen 7, the Sun and Moon games, another game that I haven't currently played through yet. I have got, but I haven't played through it yet. So this one might be a bit of a rush one as well. But let's start off with normal. And it's got I call this Pokemon the Uppercut Bear, because it was one of those like guys you could get on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My nephew just called him the Uppercut Bear, so he will forever be known as the Uppercut Bear. Fire for me. Or Salazzle and Salandit. What a Pokemon. Water. Water. I didn't really like this line. Oh, Gollyspod, yeah. Grass. Now, don't hate me, but I'm not a big fan of this one. Even though it's so popular, I'm going to go for Executor again, but the other form. Electric. I think let's go for Pikachu. Let's go for Pikachu with a hat. Ice. What I did like this Snow Vulpix. Fighting. Should we go Uppercut Bear again? No, let's go for Conmo, I think. I call him Jin Sakai on my sword playthrough, because his final evolution looks like he's a samurai, so, and Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favourite all-time games. Right, Poison, we'll go for them again. We'll go for the first one. Ground. Ooh. What's this? This is flying now. I'll go for the toucan looking fella. Psychic. Raichu on this surfboard. Bug. Go for Gollyspod again. Rock. It's got to be Lycanroc, surely. Yeah, Lycanroc. Ghost. Oh yeah, the Marowak one. Fire Ghost. What a typing. No, Ground Ghost, isn't it? No, it's what, I'm not too sure. Dragon. We'll go for him. My Jin Sakai. Dark. Incineroar. Let's find a spot for Incineroar. Steel typing. Or Sandslash or Togedemaru. Togedemaru, I think, just to be a bit different. Fairy typing. I did use this Pokemon actually in one game. What was it? I can't think, but I think Mimikyu's hard to beat. Favourite starter, Litten. Gimmick form, Surfboarding Raichu. Legendary Pokemon. Again, I haven't played this through yet, this game. But what one do I think would be my favourite? I think, well, the name's escaping me again, apologies, but my favourite. What's shown up more than once this round? Was it Salazzle? Yeah. Oh no, Uppercut Bear, just for because of what it means to me and my nephew. Right, but yeah, let's move on to the next generation. We're getting on to it, so if you're still watching this video, apologies for me butchering, not knowing their names, but let's move on. Okay, Pokemon Sword and Shield. What a game. It took me years to play this, but when I eventually got it, I played it non-stop. I loved it, and the DLCs are fantastic. So this one and Scarlet might be really easy for me. So normal type, Linoone. Fire type. Oh yes, I love Hisuian Cyndaquil, so we'll go for Hisuian Typhlosion. Interlon Water is just a James Bond kind of looking water Pokemon. Rillaboom, I love. Electric, Toxtricity, Ice type. Let's go for Mega Lapras. What's this? Is this Biting Lucario again? Oh no, I'm going for Surfetched. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going for Kapu. Oh, that Kapu looks sick. Oh, but then I have my Sword and Shield Pokemon. Zacian. Poison. Well, you're going to go for Toxtricity again, I think. Ground. I didn't really use a ground type this generation. We'll go for Ursaluna. Flying type. It's got to be Corviknight. It can't be beaten. Psychic. Mr. Rhyme. What a silly Pokemon, but I think we're gonna go for it. Bug type. Oh, I did use the Centipede name. I can't think. Oh, Cleve. No, see that was on Arceus I used, but Sword and Shield. Rock type. Rock type. What did I actually? I didn't use this. I didn't use these, but I did use this on Arceus, so we're going to put him there, find a spot for him. Ghost type, as I said, I already used this guy and I loved him. Sorry, Zoroark. Dragon, just because of how cool it is. No, we're going to go for this version. Dark type, or Grimmsnarl, but we're going to make it shiny. Right, Steel typing. I think it's should I go Corviknight again or Zacian again? Zacian. Fairy type. Oh. There's a Mentor. Grimmsnarl again. I think my main Pokemon I want to bring over to Scarlet when home is compatible is Rillaboom, Legendary Dogs, and maybe Hisuian Typhlosion. My favourite starter, it's gotta be Grookey. Gimmick form this is, right? What's my favourite gimmick form? I never really used them. I'm so sorry, but I just didn't. I did like the change in Farfetch though. Legend. Yeah, I think Urshifu. And my favourite, even though Grimmsnarl's shown up more than once, as has Toxtricity and Urshifu, it's got to be Rillaboom. It might even beat Bulbasaur as my favourite starter. Right, yeah, sorry, that's done. So let's move on to Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, baby. Okay, and Scarlet and Violet, what a game. Fantastic. I've put over 400 hours in it, maybe, something like that. So let's get straight into it with my favourite normal Pokemon. It's got to be Oinkologne. Fire, I'm not a fan of these guys, even though the internet blew up when they first saw. Sorry, I forgot your name again. But my favourite fire type, I didn't really use a fire type, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go to Fire Taurus. Water type, there's my guy, Quaxly, and I forgot his name because I nicknamed him Grease because it just looks like the guy from Grease. So yeah, Quaquaval, that's it, innit? Grass type, Where's my guy, Gogoat? I use Gogoat for this game, so I don't know why he's not showing up. Yeah, so I don't know where Gogoat is. Why is he not there? I guess I'd have to pick Meowscarada. Electric. Yeah, the Lapormi line. Ice. Didn't really use Ice, but Baxcalibur, what a cool Pokemon. Fighting. Where's Lucario? Lucario's not here. I guess Infernape? This is weird that they're not on there. Poison type I didn't really use, but... Well, Salandit's not here either. What's going on? We'll go for that guy. Grounds. Clodsire, of course. Flying. Flamigo. My first full-on shiny was a Flamigo. Psychic. Veluza, just because of how annoying it is. Lockix is turned into one of my favourite bug Pokemon as well. What's this? This is Rock. Cloud. Yeah, Cloud. Ghost. It's got to be Gimmighoul. Dragon. I'm going to put Koraidon a few times this round, I think. Favourite Dark type. Poor Bullmastiff. Steel type. Lucario's not there for some reason, so we'll go Tinkaton, even though I never used it. Please don't hate me, but I didn't use it. We'll go for... I used this guy until like level 40 and he just stopped, didn't really learn any fairy moves. So I gave it, I ended up swapping it out for a Pokemon I can't remember now. Quaxley. Gimmick form. It's got to be the Taurus for me. And we'll go Fire because that's Scarlet, so that's the one I had access to. Koraidon. Favourite Koraidon. Yeah, that was Scarlet and Violet. So now we're going to be picking our favourite throughout. So let's go. Okay, so we'll fly through the favourites because I think it's evident what I'm going to pick. But my favourite normal type will be Tauros, original form. Favourite fire type, Arcanine. Favourite water type, Blastoise. Favourite grass type, Rillaboom. Favourite electric type, Luxray. It is close between that and Raikou. Favourite ice type, Lapras. Favourite fighting type, Lucario. Favourite poison type, again I never really used it, but I'm OG for Arbok. Favourite ground type, we'll go for Groudon. Favourite flying type, it's got to be the OG again. Favourite psychic type, go for Espeon. Favourite bug type, Cypher or Lokix, it's got to be Cypher. Favourite rock type, Cloud really grew on me, it did, I have to admit. Favourite ghost type, Hisuian Typhlosion. Favourite dragon, Koraidon, I love that guy, he's my guy. Favourite dark type, I think it's got to be Umbreon. Favourite steel type, Zacian. Again, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Favourite fairy type, there's my guy. Favourite starter, Bulbasaur. I'm sorry, Grookey, but it's Bulbasaur. Favourite gimmick form, I think, actually Taurus, Scarlet Taurus. Favourite legend, Mewtwo or Koraidon, or Entei actually. And my favourite all-round Pokemon, Blastoise, that's it. So yeah, that is the list of all the Pokemon. Let me know it. Actually, let's just do it. Let's do these bottom ones as well. Let's go. Okay, so we're picking a team. I've already selected Blastoise because I tried filming me selecting Lucario, but it didn't select, so it all went Alright, so I started again. Blastoise would have been on my team anyway, but yeah, so he's number 1. Number 2, hopefully this will work, but it will be Lucario. My third pick will be my guy Rillaboom. We've got to get Arcanine in there. We've got to get Luxray. And last but not least, because of how much he grew on me, Koraidon. Favourite regional bird? It's got to be the OG, it's got to be Pidgey. Favourite regional mammal? Can you beat Bidoof? No. Favourite box legendary? It was always Ho-Ho and then Groudon, but again, as I've already mentioned, Koraidon grew on me a load. Favourite mythical? I don't know. I guess Arceus? Favourite regional bug? Cypher's not there, so we'll go for Nimble. Favourite Ultra Beast? Again, I've never really been one for Ultra Beast. If you could let me know in the comments what games the Ultra Beasts were on. But from Pokemon game, I'll probably go for Buzzwole. Favourite pseudo legendary? There is a lot here, but again, I'm OG, we'll go for Dragonite. Favourite Paradox? As I already said, it's got to be Koraidon. Favourite Pikachu clone? Now then, I think if I'm not gonna just pick a Pikachu with a hat or anything like that, I think we'd have to go for Togedemaru. Favourite type, I think fighting. Oh, here we go. Favourite evolution. I think it's Umbreon. Or Umbreon. Favourite Pokeball. I think it's going to be... It's got to be a Master Ball, actually. I love the Master Ball. Favourite fossil, Aerodactyl. Favourite regional form, Farfetch, where are you? Favourite, oh, I don't have one. I don't have a favourite Vivillon. We'll go for that. Favourite Gigantamax. Out of these, it will be maybe Urshifu. Blastoise is pretty cool. Ivysaur looks trash. Gengar, I don't know what he's inviting into his mouth. Let's go for Urshifu. What on earth is that? I don't know, so I'm not picking. Oh, okay, go for that one. Favourite Spinder? I don't have a favourite Spinder. There we go, that's my favourite Spinder. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know how bad my choices are and how angry you are for me not knowing all the names. But if you are watching, I appreciate you for watching. And if you'd like this kind of content, let me know. But thank you and goodbye.